Okay, so this is going to be a thread talking about Hinata and the other Hyuga's Hyuga cancels. So first off, what is a Hyuga cancel? So generally, if you push BB, the second move comes out. A Hyuga cancel is canceling the second move. So if you do BBY, you will cancel it, and let's get HP recovery on. Okay, so here, if I do BB, it does 2 hits. If I do BBY, it'll cancel the second hit. So there's a few moves that she can do that with. She can do it with the second hit of BB. She can do it with the fourth hit of BBBA. So you can do BB, BBB, and then A. Sorry, BBB, and then cancel the A. You can do it with forward BBAA, or forward AA, or back AA. They're all kind of the same move. It's just that fireball thing forward. You can cancel that hit. This is really unsafe on block, so if it looks like you're going to do it, the opponent might block, and then you can throw them or something. See, in this game, she got it off of the third hit of BBB, but I don't think it's very useful, because even if you do forward BBB, it doesn't do much damage, and it's really, really unsafe to the point that there's no reason to cancel it, because if you start canceling it and throwing them, your opponent's just going to punch you. And if they start punching you and you do forward BBB to punish their punch, then you're only going to get a little bit of damage. And if they guess right, then you just take a ton of damage. So I don't think that one is worth it. Also down AA. So to recap, it's BBY, which I think is her best one. And then anything that leads into that, so it's such as down BBABBY. Because as you can see, this hit is the same as the third hit of this, right? It looks the same. And it has the same properties and everything. Same with down A, because that's the second hit of down BA. So down A, BBY. So down BAA, down BA. So now that you know what they are and how to do them, what's the difference with the other cancel? So if you do BBBA and you hit, and then you press Y, then she'll do the stance break. But if you do the Y before it hits, then she'll cancel it. And that's the difference in timing, in case you are curious. So what are some applications of it? Well, of course, you can do this and then throw. So if you set the opponent to guard, let's just have them go to stand and guard. So if they go to guard, you can throw them here, right? Because if they think you're going to do the second hit, then, you know, they're just going to block. But then if you start throwing them, then it's like, oh my gosh, they were in the middle of doing a punch and I got thrown. And why is it better than just B throw? Well, essentially, it's not really like frame-wise better, but look at how close she gets. She dashes forward when she does it, right? She'll do the first hit and then dash forward, and you can cancel that dash forward. So that dash forward gives you enough space to be able to actually get the throw in. Because if you look, you just do the one hit, you're not actually close enough to throw. So that's why if you do the second hit, then you get close enough to throw, and that's one of the important things. And also, it's good at baiting teleports. Sorry, I just noticed something. Why is Hinata both on the screen, in the back of a tree, and in the stage? Okay, never mind. All right, so they're not useful in combos themselves, actually. But, I mean, the B doesn't do enough block stun for the opponent to still be in block stun when doing it. So you can always get the throw unless they interrupt you. And that's how you beat Hyuga cancels. So if you're doing, you know, your strings and you start throwing a lot, like, you're going to get punished for it. Like, what happens is your opponent, if they know that you're going to cancel, they can throw you first. So then how do you stop that? Oh, well, every time I do a Hyuga cancel, I get thrown. And every time I do BB, they just block. Well, that's that's when you have to start staggering your strings. So for example, if they're going to interrupt, then you do B, delay B. And then if they try to throw you, they're going to get hit by the second hit. And then you can confirm into a combo. So the reason why they're very useful, aside from just that, is they kind of give her a spot to not have to do an unsafe combo ender. Because if you look at her combo enders, they can throw a kunai there and hit you. If you do BBBBBB, that's really bad, and they get a free punish. You know, if you do forward BBB, it's a bad punish. Forward BBAA. And then also, if you just end partway through, nothing's that safe. They can punch you after that. So that's why staggering is really important, and mixing up with doing cancels and staggers is the most important thing. It also is good against substitutions. And again, using practice mode substitutions isn't great because they substitute right away. As you can see, like, they substitute really, really quickly. But you can still do, against a normal person, you can definitely bait the teleport with BBY. Against a computer on substitution, let's change it to 2B control. So I have my second controller here. So now I will punch and they will substitute. So if you do the second B, then the substitute that will be able to punish, right? But if you just do BBY, sorry, I have, okay. Then you can turn around and throw them. I'm trying to control 2 controllers with one hand, so I can't really do it that well, but, and then throw. Because it looks like you're going to do the second hit, and some people, they get hit, and they see like, oh, I'm hit, and you can cancel the second hit really late. Anywhere, any time before it hits, you can cancel it. You can cancel it really quickly. Look at her arm, like, you can cancel it super quickly, or you can cancel it like pretty late. So the timing is really, really lenient. You don't have to worry like, oh my god, did I do it too late? Do I do it too early? You can cancel it anytime. And of course, it's also useful if you want to do B cancel down X. You can also do BB down X, but sometimes it does feel good to do BBY down X. And I hope you understand Hyuga cancels now. The most important thing is learn to stagger your strings. Because even if you stagger, look, they're all hitting. So I'm doing M all a little slow. And if my opponent tries to connect or do anything in between, they get hit. And even if I do them same speed like this, they still get hit. They're still comboed. So it's not like you have a reason not to stagger. And then you can also just do things like, and if they think the second hit is coming, then... So if they think the second hit is coming, then maybe they'll block, and then you can get your throw in. All right. So I hope you understand Hyuga cancels. That's pretty much their main tool, and the reason why the Hyugas are unique as characters. Nejis are a little different. I'll go over Neji's really, really quick. It's not too different from Woke Hinata, but just very, very quick. I know this video is starting to get long, and nobody watches videos more than 45 seconds. His best one is 6A, this one. So you can actually cancel that. And a lot of people, they use that just to get away. Like, oh, you teleported behind me? Okay, let me run away really quick. Let me show the input. It's just, you're just literally just doing 6AY, 6AY, 6AY. And I'm just holding 6, so I'm not repressing 6 every time. And if it does hit, you know, you can cancel it. The third hit will launch them now for some reason. And I think everything else he has is pretty much the same. Like the forward BBB, down A, BBY. But the important one is 6AY. I'll go on to regular Hinata because she's also a little similar. And then I will call it a day. So regular Hinata, again, BBY, same thing. It's pretty much the same exact idea. She has BBBA. So the dash A, this, it's the same for both her and the other Hinata. And for both of those, she can Hyuga cancel. Turn input on and HP recovery on. Same thing, forward AA. Forward AA. This can cancel. So in this game, her down B is new. So she can do down B, B. So that hit right there, the fifth hit, is actually kind of the same as the second hit here. It looks different, but it's pretty much the same. You can cancel it into BBX, and you can also Hyuga cancel it. So it's kind of useful in the sense that she can get a normal Hyuga cancel in the middle of her string. Because sometimes the opponents are just like, oh, well, I know that she doesn't have a Hyuga cancel at the third punch, so I'm going to teleport there. And yeah, they would be correct. You wouldn't be able to turn around and punish them so quickly. So she excels at being able to punish throws because of things like BBY. And, you know, being able to stop there also helps. Down A, same thing. She can cancel that. So she does not have down, down, BBAA. Sorry. All right. So forward BB also. Forward BB. You can cancel after that. But again, this is also like the same idea. Forward BB and this hit are the same. So you can cancel this. Second hit of forward BB. And this fourth hit of forward BBAA, BBAA, fourth hit. She's got quite a few, but I don't think she can cancel forward BBB. No, she can't cancel that one. Sorry, you're like, Rob doesn't know anything about this game. Hinata is new in this version. Not new, but she's got some strings that changed a bit. All right, so as you can see, those are Hyuga cancels. You can definitely forward BBB, BA, BBA, BBBAY, BBB. So as you can see, like even like if you're doing like a long string, you can still find places to cancel. Or here. Right, so as long as you just know the few moves that cancel, which are this lifting palm, her jab, her second hit, and the fireball thing, then you're kind of good. And again, just don't be predictable. The problem is with down B is you can't really stagger too much on hit because, you know, if the down B hits, then yeah, they're gonna be in the air. So, but still, again, staggering is really important. And I think it's also important with a lot of characters because just about every character can still combo even if you stagger. And, you know, there's really not a big downside to it aside from just having to time things differently and change yourself. All right. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Discord. Peace.